Wait, hold on. My reverb's probably still on. Ah! Wait, is it on? Yeah, it's on. That's kind of embarrassing. Hi, chat. Hello. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Yay! Oh, chat, today, do you know what we're doing today? Did any of you pay attention to the stream title? Did any of you? What are we doing today? Did you do your homework? I'm actually really curious. How many of you pay attention to Yoki? I'm really curious now. I don't trust a lot of you. We're vibing out our fortunes. Oh my god, don't! I don't. Domo, hi, how are you doing? My dog ate it. Come on, man. The homework was reading the title of the stream. How difficult is that? It's just really a few words, you know. It's really not that hard. Saw the title, I didn't know how to contribute. No, it's okay. I'm gonna be doing all the contributing for you because you guys are my very unwilling test subjects, you know. I'm starting a business. Do you guys want to hear about my business ventures? Do you? This is a courtesy ask. You don't get a choice. You're just gonna have to say yes anyway, okay? Hurry. Hurry. Say yes. Say that you want to hear about my business ventures. So. Okay. So, I was thinking of starting a mystical fortune-telling business. I mean, listen, I got the pipe, I've got the aesthetic, I got pretty much everything. And I spent about 3,000 bucks on this little ball here, so I basically have everything I need to start my own fortune-telling company. Problem is that I don't have any reviews, or ratings, or nothing. There's no way I can get money like this. And I need money! Chat, I'm really broke, you know. So, for the low and generous price of free $99, I'm gonna let you in on a little beta test for me, okay? I'm gonna need a few things in return, though. I mean, free $99 with tips appreciated. Yoki, are you in one of those large closets? No. No. What makes you think that? I put up the curtains and everything. No. I don't know what you're talking about, okay? Moving on. Anyway, to start up my business, I'm gonna need those reviews, you know. Okay? So I'm gonna be picking people from the chat and reading their fortunes off of their palm. And then based on my, you know, incredible service and my just splendid fortune-telling abilities, you guys are gonna give me ratings on Yelp so I can make money, okay? Is there an echo? Is there an echo? Wait, hold on. Is there an echo? No, there's no echo. There's no echo, you lie. You lie. Anyway. I don't know how accurate she was, but she's cute, so it's okay. Hey! I'm really accurate, okay? Is there a queue? It's pretty much first come, first serve. I didn't think of a queue. I didn't do that. I'm just gonna randomly... Everybody's in the chat is just gonna say I, and I'll pick whoever I think looks the most pleasant. And whoever looks like they've washed their hands. Yeah, so basically, anyway, I'm dirt broke. Yoki's poor right now. So if you could do me a favor and contribute a little, thank you. I'm kidding. But yeah, so I'm gonna be reading a bunch of poems today. Are we excited? Who's excited? I get to touch your hand for once. I know you guys are pretty happy about that. Don't make it weird though. I'll kick you out, I will. Oh my gosh, you guys are so pleasant now to be around because you guys are helping me make money. See? This could be so easy. But anyway, You know, as a yokai, I have pretty extensive abilities. I'm pretty cool. I don't know if you know this, but like I'm basically invincible. But anyway, listen, the entire yokai thing's not just for show. I got a lot of stuff up my sleeve. I do. You just haven't seen it yet because Anyway, the entire yokai package comes with a lot of mystical fortune-telling abilities, so this is practically the perfect business for me to open. You know, and it's not because I'm just making guesses or anything. All right, it's not like. Don't worry about that. I can totally see into the future. This is a thing that I can do. All right, look it up. Yeah, I'm never gonna wash my hand out again after this. It's gonna smell really bad. I thought being a yokai just made you incredibly good at singing and drawing and destroying doors. Okay, we're gonna forget about the door thing. All right, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you. The second time wasn't my fault. All right, it really wasn't. It was only the one time. The first time was my fault, and the rest of it wasn't. It is the only go. Tell me about my love life. Will I get to tap Shitandazi? Well, I don't want to answer that question for you. But anyway, I have a little thingy to make this easier on the lot of us. I have a thing that makes this so much easier for all of us here, like forever. Are you guys want to see it? Do you guys want to see it? Can I get a drum roll? Can I get a drum roll? It's a camera! And this is where your hand's gonna go. Yep. I'm gonna pull your hand. You're just gonna stick your hand under the camera right there. It's underneath the table. And I'm gonna read it. Yeah? Sounds good? Sounds good? Okay? Does that sound good? Yeah, no, you guys are fine. Now I'm gonna have you do me a favor. Can you sign this, waiver? Don't read too hard into it. It's basically just some saying that, you know, I'm not responsible for, any of the predictions that I, predict for you today coming true, whatsoever. And, you know, I'm absolved of any responsibility should your untimely death actually come to pass. And it also says that you're gonna automatically put me on your will, and all of your assets will be transferred to me after your inevitable death. Don't read the fine print, okay? You want us to put our hands under the table? There's like a little table under the table, okay? So if you think about it real hard, it's not technically under the table, right? Right? Signs in invisible ink. Ew. Okay, actually, please, just, you know what? I really don't want anything to do with you. If you die, it's not my fault, basically. Okay? Okay. Alright, perfect. Alright, chat. Now, it's time for the main event. Actually, 1 second. I gotta... How to read palms. What you looking at? Look away. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, checks. Are you learning on the job? No. What are you talking about? I'm just, refreshing my memory. Are you an apprentice? No, I own the damn business. What? Is your first time doing this? No. No way. Watch me. Okay, listen. I'm gonna need a subject, okay? I'm gonna need a volunteer. Can you say I in the chat? And I'll just pick whoever tickles my fancy. Oh, lots of people here. I mean, I guess. Okay, let's do Quigsy. first, because Quigsy was so quick with it. I know you were just hovering over that button, weren't you? You said it so fast. I feel a little bad. Okay. So let's get your hand up here. And now reading. Quigsy. Yeah. Hi. And your hand is here. Look at you. Look at your hand. Wow, it's so hand-like. I wonder what position that you're hitting for you to be able to put your hand like down like this. I'm not gonna ask too many questions though. It's better we just get a move on with it, shouldn't we? Alright, so the first step, it says I mean, it doesn't say anything anywhere. The first step that I know from memory is basically that we're supposed to be reading the lines on the palm. So you have a bunch of lines here. I think there's a lot of them. But basically, we're gonna enlist the help of my trusted friend, Frank. So say hi to Frank, everybody. Hi, hello, hi. Frank's saying hi back. He just doesn't talk that often. Anyway, this is the headline. Apparently, this one right here. Wait, no, this is the heartline. Sorry, this is the heartline right here. Okay. And then this is the headline, right? Yeah. This is the lifeline, right? Wait, this one down here. And this is the fate line, I think. It's supposed to be up and down from right here. You get it? You get it? Yeah? Cool. Okay, I'm gonna start reading your fortune now, Quigsy. Quigsy, you better pay close attention, alright? I haven't watched Fate, me neither. Me neither. Okay, so we're gonna start with... You know what? Let's start with the headline. Okay? Let's start with the headline. The headline apparently is supposed to represent your, like, the... What is the headline supposed to represent? I'm just gonna say it's the stuff in your head, right? So maybe your smarts and everything like that. Let me see what I can read off of this line right here. I foresee it as you know, your incredible and ultra super powerful yokai, that you're gonna have this really groundbreaking idea. You know, like literally the best idea in the entire world. Let's say something that can absolutely revolutionize human communications. What about that? Yeah. Okay. But look over here. Unfortunately, you're gonna share it in a group chat labeled by accident. And the group chat is named memes only. And Greg, yeah, that guy, you remember him from high school? Yeah, his name's Greg. And you went to high school with him. You probably don't remember him, but he was like really annoying and everything like that. And he's gonna post it on Reddit before you can. Okay? And his post will go viral. It'll just absolutely blow up. It's got all the Reddit gold, all the Reddit karma. I actually don't know how Reddit works. I've never been on Reddit in my entire life. I hated that guy. Greg could never betray me like that. But he did. You know? He'll be offered a tech startup deal. You know? That originally belonged to you first. That tech startup deal was supposed to go to you. Did you know that? They were about to give it to you. You were gonna go to the office and they were gonna be like, oh my god, Quigsy, your idea was so good. We're gonna offer you this tech startup deal, and we're gonna give you your own company. We're gonna fund it. You're gonna get like $1 bajillion, because your idea was so good. And you're also gonna get the Nobel Peace Prize, because you're just so good and you revolutionize human communications. And but no, Greg, that guy, he stole it from you. He stole your glory. He stole your fame. Thank you for the super chat, Brandon.
Brendan Villa donated $5 through Super Chat.
Anyway,
do you know what has the second most gravitational pull known to mankind? It's a black hole. Do you know what the first is? It's your eyes.
That's so, it's a really good pickup line. I'm blushing. I'm petting myself a little bit. You're a real charmer, aren't you? What was I saying? Oh yeah, something about Greg. Anyway, instead they call Greg up to the office. He doesn't even work in the same fucking company as you. They just call him up to the office. You just see Greg strut in one day with his laptop and his fucking Reddit karma and everything like that, and he goes directly to your boss's office, and he walks out with the biggest tech startup deal of the century, one that was supposed to belong to you initially. You know that. It was supposed to belong to you. It rightfully belonged to you. But anyway, he accepts it, obviously, because he walked out of the boss's office with just a smug grin on his face. Like, he looks super cheesed about this. And he locks eyes with you as he passes. Okay? And he knows he stole your shit. But you'll never be able to prove it. You will never be able to prove it. Anyway, he ghosts you. And, you know, one day, eventually, you become an academic footnote in a journal somewhere about, you know, an accidental genius. And, just because I feel like you haven't suffered enough, you also develop a mild allergy to the word synergy. So every single time anybody says the word synergy around you, you just burst into hives. Not fatal, it's just really inconvenient. That's it. Okay, that's all I see out of your headline. No, there's nothing else. You're pretty damn smart, aren't you? That already happens. Does it really? I was right on the money then, huh? Clearly, I'm a genius. I mean, I already knew I was a genius. I was always a genius, but, you know, I'm extra genius nowadays. You know, I'm just really correct. Allergic to corporate buzzwords, specifically. Ever since, I think it was the trauma from the tech startup deal being lost that just nowadays you just hear, like, email and you start just aggressively scratching at your neck and rocking back and forth in your chair. Eventually you get admitted to a mental hospital. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah! Okay, your heart line is up here, I think. It's pretty faint. That's really unfortunate. That is really faint. Look at that. Yoki, did you curse him after reading his fortune? I didn't do anything, okay? I don't do curses like that. You have to pay me for that kind of thing. Alright? Curses are so much energy. You can't just give them away for free. It's really stupid. It's really dumb. Anyway, your heart line, right here. Let me see. Okay. Because you're like a smarty pants and everything, I think that you're gonna meet the love of your life. Like the most jaw-dropping person that you've ever seen in your entire life. They're just like the most beautiful or handsome or whatever you prefer thing that you've ever seen, like ever. And you're like, oh my goodness gracious, you know, you're gonna like reach for a book, but you're like too short. Sorry, I broke your legs in the specific instant. So you're like in a wheelchair. Sorry, but she's gonna help you like reach a book on the top shelf that you're reaching for and everything like that. And then she's gonna make like a joke, and I'm just saying. Sorry, I didn't mean to say she. I mean, do you like guys? What's your preference? Either. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna just make a joke, and then you're gonna laugh really hard, and you're gonna go on a bunch of dates, and it's gonna be like super cute, and it's literally gonna be like a picture perfect romance. Like you just have everything that you want, and it's gonna be great and everything like that. But unfortunately, and that's this part right here, unfortunately, she's gonna discover your long-running pyramid scheme. Yeah, man. You know that get rich quick scheme that you're thinking of starting and everything like that. You know, the crypto the crypto venture that you thought would be a good idea because, you know, you wanted to make a lot of money really quick and everything like that. She's gonna find out about that. And then she's gonna leave you in the dead of night. Yeah, she's gonna leave you. That's it. And just, all she left was just with the clothes on her back. You're never gonna. Well, I'm saying her again. I guess it's just like let me just. Let's just say that this is like a big busty model woman that I'm foreseeing in your future. She's got like really big boobs. All right. This is just specific. It's specific only simply because she's just like this jaw-dropping model that you're finding in the middle of the library. Only a hey. No. Anyway. 12 years later. 12 years later, you know, and that's this part right here. You're gonna discover that you have gotten a letter in the mail, and it's handwritten, and it's from the previous love of your life. And even though like you're like a billionaire right now because your money pyramid scheme actually ended up succeeding, she's gonna say that hey, so actually I was like pregnant when I left, and the kid's yours. And you're gonna be like, oh my god, and you're gonna be like, oh, I have always wanted a family. And so she's like, yeah, so I ran away all the way to the Caribbean islands, and I'm actually living here, and it's actually pretty chill. And the baby's about to be born, and so you book the first private jet you can to go see her, to go get to her, to go to her, and to start your life over with the love of your life and this baby that you didn't even know existed. Also, it's really confusing because I said 12 years later, and somehow she's pregnant. It's yours. Damn, women keep you pregnant for a really long time, huh? It's just a little lazy, okay? You're gonna have to like, you're gonna have to teach not to do that. Anyway, so you board the flight and everything's going well, but midair, your plane suddenly starts taking a nosedive the second that you're over the water, and you run to the cockpit, and you're asking the pilot, like, dude, what the fuck? And the cockpit, the pilot in the cockpit says to you that he recognizes you from the bankruptcy lawsuit because he was a part of your get rich quick scheme, and he lost all his money because of you, and now he's killing you and himself. And eventually you crash into the ocean and die. And the child never learns your name. And that kid will just not know your name ever. Yep. Isn't that the plot to Fate Zero? What the fuck is Fate even about? What is Fate even about? Every single time I say anything, that's just be like, oh, is that a Fate reference? I don't know. I don't know. It's about everything. There's like 5 different shows. None of them in chronological order. Jesus Christ. Isn't it a gacha or something? You know, it's a gacha, it's a visual novel, it's a show, it's a movie, it's everything. 5, there's like 10. I'm not watching all that! Invisible wait, that's another show. No, I'm so lost on Fate. I don't even know in which order to watch it in. But anyway, you're dead now. Yeah, no, you have a kid somewhere, perhaps, maybe. Everything is a Fate reference if you stretch it enough. I suppose that could be true. Let's see. What's next? Your Fate line? Which one was your Fate line again? Your Fate line, it was apparently the line that goes from here to here, but yours is a little more curved than usual. You know, yours is a little more, you know, convoluted. Let's see. Let me think. What do I see? Mm, Oh. Okay. I know what I see from you. Okay. You know, naturally with the get rich quick scheme and everything, you know, you're gonna go from humble origins to just spectacular wealth. Just incredible, spectacular wealth. It's not only the pyramid scheme that you got rich from, you know, like that was just one of your many business ventures that made you just a gazillionaire. But you were just mistaken. How about this? You were just mistaken for a different person in a medical trial, and you received just a lot of fucking royalties from a drug that you just didn't invent. So it's probably fraud of some kind, and you might go to jail at some point, and you owe the IRS like a lot of taxes. But don't worry about it. You got a lot of money right now, and also you got that Bitcoin thing going for you. So you're like a quintillionaire. That's basically what Elon Musk does anyway. Sorry, am I allowed to say that? Anyway, let's see. But, as you're about to, honestly, having the IRS on your ass for, you know, forever is kind of a pain. You're about to confess that you didn't actually invent the drug so that they would stop, you know, knocking on your door for all that money you're getting, all those taxes you don't want to pay. And so you're about to confess, you're just about to come clean about all of it, that you're running a scheme and that you didn't invent that drug. But the new yacht you bought, the new like really massive like yacht that you bought that you just left, you know, you just that new, like, it's got like, what's it called, it's like an entire like mansion on the water. You know, it's got like a hot tub, it's got like 5 different pools, you know, it's got like a bouncy castle and everything like that. Yeah, that becomes a sovereign microstate. Yeah, sorry, you spend, you know, just the rest of your life until your untimely death going to go see your child negotiating like a sea treaty with Belgium. Yeah, jail is for people without money. I'll be fine. that is true, you are correct. But anyway, phew, all that reading, it's taking a lot of energy out of me. But anyway, next. That's all I got. Yeah, Belgium's the only place that would accept me for who I am. But also, yeah, they also think your yacht is theirs. So, you might want to get on that. But anyway, this is your lifeline, I think. I think this is your lifeline. Yeah, I think so. So basically what's gonna happen is that, oh. So, you remember that entire, you know, thing with your ex-wife and everything like that? Yeah, so apparently that'll happen when you're like 104. Yep. Yeah, you're 104. And she's pregnant also. You dirty, dirty dog. But even before that letter, okay? Even before that letter, this happens before. Aging is for poor people. Oh yeah, you just you found the fountain of life or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, before you get that letter about your kid and everything like that, you're gonna, on your final birthday, you're gonna be nominated for mayor. Yeah, by cult of mall walkers, I think. Yeah. I mean, you're only nominated, I guess, but like, is there really much competition if the other candidates kind of just vanish into thin air? Is there? You'd think I'd get rich off that, but the pyramid scheme is more lucrative. Yeah, you're like a sextillionaire. Yeah, man. Quintillionaire. You're so rich. Look at that. Those are the hands of a rich guy. All those competitors be sleeping with the bitches. Yeah, but see, it's just don't worry about it, okay? But anyway, that's your reading, Quigsy. Are you satisfied? How would you rate my service on a scale of 1 to 10? Go on. I'm waiting. You'll vote for him. Well, see, I have nothing to do with overworld politics. You guys are gonna just have to sort that out on your own. 5 stars. I'm getting ready for my nautical life. Hey, I said 1 to 10. Okay, thank you. Thank you! Hi! Alright, this will do nicely. This will do nicely for my business. Okay. Let me remove this. Alright, next up. Can you all say I for me? Whose fortune's next? I have no clue. Sorry, one sec. My nose really hurts. Oh, there's a lot of you. There's a lot of you. Who calls to me? Oh, you said I 2 times. That's your resolve. I am 1? Jesus Christ. Okay. Who are we getting up here? Oh, hi, Domo. Hi, Domo. Okay, let's see. Domo. Why don't we get you up here, Domo? It's because I think it would be really funny. We'll touch on the other. We'll touch on a lot of you later. 1 second. Okay, so, now, I guess we're reading Domo's fortune. Look at that. Give it to me straight, Doc. How cooked am I? We'll see. Okay, so, this is your hand, right here. Oh, wow, that's really unfortunate. Oh, it's a really nice hand you got. It's a really nice hand. Look at, you got all 5 fingers. All 5, 4.5 actually. That one doesn't really look like a finger. But you know what, whatever. What was it again? This was like your headline, and then this was like your heart line. And then this was your fate line right here, and then this was your lifeline. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah. Giuseppe Tortini had 6. Okay, stop flexing. All right, we don't want to hear about his 6 fingers. All right, I got 6 fingers for you. I'm sorry. That was actually really mean. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. What do I foresee in your future? Okay, I got it. For your headline, alright? Your headline. This is like about like how smart you are, and your smarts and the intelligences and all that good stuff that has to do with your brain. For your brain, I'm thinking, I think with somebody like you, your brain will probably be preserved for future generations. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen to you. It's probably not due to brilliance though. But it was because it was found inside of like a jello mold, and it was labeled "Do not eat." But I think like maybe like whenever they eventually uncover your like your jello mold, it's inside of like this time capsule. I don't know who put it there. Don't ask me. They put it inside of there. It's just your brain. I don't know what they did with the rest of you. But anyway, it gets hauled in with all where all the other time capsules are. You know, eventually we're just gonna dig up a lot of them because, you know, in the coming years there's just like just fuck ton of time capsules. And I think an intern or something will probably mistake it for performance art. You know, because it was just like your brain is like really interesting. You know, they want to learn about how humans were like before, and it's just like, it's just really funny looking. You know what I mean? And also the do not eat sign is also really like intriguing. It begs the question, like, to eat or not to eat, and it really gets people thinking, especially that one intern. So they probably submit it to a gallery or something like that, you know. It's a Bexy. And it'll sell for, you know what, I'm not evil. It'll sell for like $48,000. Yep. Yeah. But I am a little evil, so your name's gonna be spelled wrong on the plaque. And that's just what it's gonna be forever. It's gonna be spelled Dumo or something. Nobody has ever. Yeah, that's what your legacy is. You're the guy whose brain is in a jello mold. They know nothing about you other than that it was just like really weird looking. It was really funny looking. I don't even know how to describe it. It was just funnier looking than all the other brains. It's just different. And also, yeah, I just don't know what they did with the rest of your body. You were never to be found again. Like, they cannot find any of your other remains. It was not in the time capsule. So, somebody took out your brain, man. You might want to start, like, you know, getting that checked out. You know, talk to the people closest to you. You know, hug your family. Just in case, because I don't know when you're gonna disappear. But, you know, maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out in your lifeline or something like that. But anyway, we're going to the Heartline now. We're going to the Heartline. Yeah, this is about romance now. Yep. Tell me about my future wife and my crypto situation. I'm sure both will be great. Oh, yeah, your future wife? Okay. So, wow, this is, ooh. Wow, this is really, oh, wow. Are you sure you want to hear this, Domo? Oh, jeez. Alright, here's what I foresee. In your future, I think, maybe at, like, let's say an airport, okay? Maybe at, like, a crowded airport gate, you know? You were, let's say. No, your soulmate. This bodacious babe. You know, she's always had feelings for you. Alright? Like, I don't know who this babe is, alright? But she's bodacious, okay? That's all I know. That's all I foresee. And, she's always had this long-time crush on you, and she just didn't know how to tell you. And so it's like one of those scenes from, like, just, like, think Kimi no Na wa. And she really wants that. Like, she wants that cookie. But, unfortunately, you were wearing noise-canceling headphones. And you were watching VTubers. You were locked in onto, like, a 10-hour VTuber compilation. And it was on autoplay, too, so... so they'll, like, assume that you rejected them and everything like that. But don't worry, you'll pass each other, like, 3 more times. Like, in a hotel lobby, or maybe, like, in France, like, on a bus in France. And then even, like, maybe, like, during, like, fucking jury duty, or something like that. You'll just pass each other, but you'll, like, never speak again. The universe sighs. And it shakes its head at you. How did you fumble that bad? Don't know. I just don't understand. It was like right in front of you. They literally set up like every conceivable situation for you to get that dub. But you were too busy, locked in watching VTubers. Okay? This is a problem. Okay? This needs to be addressed. This is probably an intervention. But an intervention isn't my job though. It's not part of my job description. I'm here to make money. So anyway, yeah, that's what I see in your love line right there, man. It's like right there. Yeah, it's like right there. You see it? You see it? Just maybe avoid noise canceling headphones for the rest of your life. But you know, fate has a way of making these things come true anyway. Daily occurrence. That's unfortunate. Anyway, which one was the fate line again? Oh, okay. This was like the fate line. This like the middle one right here. It's kind of short, actually. That's not good. Whoa. Alright. Okay. I understand. This is what I foresee in you. Oh, thinking of these is difficult. I mean, my powers are legit. Whatever. Anyway. You, Domo, little guy. You, little thingy. You're gonna... You know what? You've been taking too many L's this far. You're gonna inherit a family fortune. Okay? This might be able to tie into how, like, you disappeared eventually. You're gonna inherit like a massive family fortune. Somebody somewhere is gonna die and they're gonna leave you like $1 bajillion and you're gonna get like super fucking rich, right? No, wait. No, you know what? No. You know what? Sorry, actually, no. It's gonna be an estate. Nah, I mean, you get some cash, but the real gem of this will you've gotten yourself onto is a beautiful, massive estate. But unfortunately, apparently, the state is located in a country that no longer exists. That's it. Like, it's just like, so the rest of your life is spent trying to like prove that this country exists. Technically, like, it's like Atlantis or something like that, but just like more mystical. But like, you know, eventually, like you just like, this is like a lot of effort. You just get all your money drained by like all the times you've gone to court. Like the news goes viral and everything like that. You know, the law fees are they're just crippling. Oh my god, you just like every single day it's just like it's fighting for your life. You know, to prove that the country exists so you can get your hand on that estate, that sweet estate, and you're gonna live out the rest of your days in luxury. But eventually, you know, you got the military and everything, and they actually find the land that you're talking about, but it's been turned into like a massive theme park. Yeah. And then for the rest of your life, you will become the living mascot. It'll be real cute, though. That must be where I meet her. Oh, wait, that's a little unfortunate. Well, I hope you like the costume. It's gonna be really... I mean, if you so desire, you can make a Domo land. He's got the mascot. Is that really what it is? You know what? Listen, if he's got a bodacious babe that really wants to confess to him at some point, I mean, something's gotta be going on, you know? The chicks love mascots. I think there was that entire trend on Twitter that was like the taking off the mascot head, and actually like the person underneath is like chiseled or something. So maybe that'll happen to you if you wish hard enough. If you think hard enough, maybe it'll happen to you, you know. She mascot them in their best suit, their best mascot suit, that is. Please get out of my chat. That pun was actually abhorrent. I was actually, it was really clever, but it just made me mad personally. So, anyone? Let's see. Sorry. Come back. Is she toxic and autistic? I mean, all the bodacious babes are, as far as, like, all I'm concerned, so I don't see why not, but, I mean, you're gonna fumble anyway, so do you really want me to tell you yes? You know, if I say no, maybe it's just like, oh, well, maybe that wasn't my soulmate after all. Like, you could at least, like, delude yourself, or something like that. But do you really want to hear that from me? I'm gonna let you make your own interpretations. The more vague I am about this, the more likely it'll probably come true anyway. Let's see. Okay. Your lifeline's kind of short. That's a little unfortunate. It kind of tapers off. Alright, here's what I'm seeing. You're gonna die peacefully in your sleep. It's alright. It's pretty good. Unfortunately, the peacefully in your sleep will be during a 24-hour charity stream. The lighting's also bad. And it's just not your good side, alright? You were sleeping on stream, you died, and like, you know, somehow, even though the stream goes viral, nobody notices you're dead for, like, a day. The top comment, though, will be, like, slay. Oh, yeah. The flies will start gathering around your body, and everybody will be like, "God damn, he stinks." I start spamming like bits and alerts in like an effort to wake you up so you can go take a shower. Gonna get a refund on my debt. This sucks. Rev, do something. Sorry, there's really not much I can do about that. But listen, it's fine, man. Look at you. It was a charity stream at least. You know, it got donated to some charity somewhere. No refunds. It's true. Incredible stuff. I hope you, oh! Wait, hold on. If we go back to your headline, this could probably tie in. So you died up on stream, and what happened with the rest of your body? You better start checking your friends, man. Honestly, like, I'm a little concerned for you. They're gonna take your brain. They're not gonna know what happened to the body. Like, you really gotta just, like, check your circle. Like, just ask your friends, like, hey, have you ever had, like, any particular craving for brains today? No, yeah, no, I mean, neither, man. That's cool. I'm dead. Anyway, hi, Trevor. Charity fund for Yoki's Tinder premium membership. Don't you use that? Fuck you. Oh, no. All for little old me. Little did they know it was a scheme, and I'm pocketing the cash. And when the donation is eventually sent to me, you'll never see me again. Damn, what the hell? Brought a tear to my eyes. Sucks. Get off my stream, Doma. You're coming to my house. You're coming to my stream. I'm kidding. Anyway, that's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. You're gonna be found somewhere. You're gonna be somewhere far, is what I think. You're going somewhere. You're going places, Jama. And your brain is going up for auction. And it's just gonna be. I think people are gonna laugh at it too. It's just like, wow, look how weird it looks. You're gonna make fun of your weird looking brain. Yeah, just weirder than everybody else's. 2 matches we don't grow. It's cool. What the fuck? matches, and it's my mom and my aunt just to make me feel better about getting no matches. They're not actually gonna date me. It's just like, you know, there's just like it was like for like a pity match, you know, just to make my profile look better. I actually don't know how Tinder works. I'm so shit. Anyway, you're fake. All right, get off my table. Wash your hands. I can tell you didn't wash them. They didn't look washed. Let me change this to say something else. Alright. We're all done with you. Thank you for reading Kami-sama. I'll cry in my Honda Civic now. Okay, but like what year? Also, why is my hand sticky? Yoki? Don't worry about it. Actually, I would say you might want to wait before washing that off, actually. Also, don't touch anything. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay? Don't worry about it. Did you wash your hands naturally? Well, I tried at least. You know, the water kind of goes directly through me because I'm not a tangible thing. But, you know, it's the idea that counts. But this also means that I can't sweat and I have no odor and I can't get dirty because dirt literally can't get on me. So I'm like the cleanest thing like ever. Like literally possible, so. She has the jello. Oh, that's right. Isn't it? Doma, how do you feel about ectoplasm? Anyway. Don't ask me where that came from. Anyway, can I get another eye in chat? Say I. Oh, Doodler was really fast. Jesus Christ. Christ almighty. Alright, Doodler. Alright, come on up. You're really loud and noisy the entire time. Alright, that's your head. That's the head. That's the hand you got. Wow, it's really smooth. It's actually a little unnerving to look at. Let's get this reading done quick so that I can so that I don't have to look at this anymore, actually. So this is yeah. Alright. What about your hand? Alright, where's Frank? Thank you, Frank. Alright, this is your heart line or your headline. Wait, no. Yeah, no, your headline. Damn. Damn, that lifeline is strong. God damn. What the hell? And then you got your fate line somewhere. Maybe it's this thing? I can't tell. I just found it off a stock photo. I mean, well, no, actually, it's Doodler's hand, totally. Listen, hey, don't break the immersion. Somebody's hand has to look like this somewhere. Anyway, you know. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Alright. So, let's see. Your headline, right here. It's like pretty strong looking, pretty short, you know. Let's see, what can I conjure up for this one? All the melanin is gone, but it's definitely mine. Sorry. The lighting whitewashed you. For real. Sorry, I'm thinking. Okay. You know what? I think you're destined to do great things. I think you're destined to do great things someday. You, my friend, are gonna be like super smart, okay? You're gonna be super smart, and you know, you're gonna be drawing one day, and eventually, like, you'll draw an ass so fat that you accidentally invent the formula for world peace in a eureka moment in which you gather a graphing calculator, 3 marbles, and probably like a screenshot from Tumblr or something. I assume that's going to be the formula to world peace.
And with these things, you almost win a Nobel Peace Prize. But, maybe, like, you know, the second you post that ass, you, like, forget the formula. Because, you know, you were drawing the ass, and now you're not. The only backup that you had was, like, it was just written on the back of a receipt from a convenience store that probably closed in, like 2014 or something. So, you got nothing now. And now world peace will be postponed indefinitely, and it is all your fault. So, the reason we can't have world peace is because of Doodler. Everybody stand up and round of applause. Boo! Boo! It's all your fault! Boo! You suck! Get back to drawing. I saved the world for like 5 minutes. And now we'll never have world peace. It's postponed indefinitely. You're the only one that had that formula, and now it's gone. That's a bummer. Enough. Get out of my fucking chat. This is your second infraction. I'm kidding. This is your second infraction. It's so hot in here. 1 second. Get off of me! I am no longer sorry. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, so, you fucked up, wait, was that my first? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, next is your heart line, right here. Oh, we got a long one. Let me think. I'm thinking. Oh, okay. I think I got it. Wait. Sure. You know what? Whatever. Okay. So, here's what happens. You know, you're on a subway or something like that, or on a train or something. You're taking some form of public transportation. That's just what I foresee. And you'll fall for somebody like instantly. Like, you're just gonna look around, and it's gonna be the just most drop-dead gorgeous person you've ever seen in your entire life. And it's because you only looked at them because they, like, sneezed accidentally. But they're so beautiful that you just had to ask them out right then and there. You'll date for approximately 6 weeks. And then eventually you break up because you find out that they microwave their tea. Yep. I mean, well, you guys will try to get back together. Like, you'll try to forgive them, but you'll accidentally subtweet them on, like, your min, and it goes viral, and basically any chance of that happening just goes down the drain. And then you're lonely forever. That's unfortunate. Who microwaves their tea? That's a sin. That's exactly what I'm saying. Does nobody own a fucking kettle nowadays? Microwave tea is insane. What? Yeah, dude, like, what are you talking about? Maybe it's for the best, but you'll never find love again. But it's gonna be the most blissful 6 weeks of your entire life. Like, you'll feel complete and everything. It's gonna be like drugs. It's gonna be really hard to move on, but you'll be fine. You got, you know, the anime girls in your drawing tablet, you know? Okay. Let's see. I think, anyway, your next one was your fate line. Your fate line, it's like really small. Look at that, it's a little thing. It's really small. Look how small it is. Let's see. Okay. I just think don't shame its size. It has purpose. I'm sure it has like a great personality or something. But anyway, I think you'll be like a really strong person. You know, I think you're gonna like rise above like every single obstacle like in your entire life, like ever. However, your biggest rival is coincidentally and ironically gravity. And for the rest of your life going forward, you're gonna fall down stairs, you know, you fall off stages, out of bunk beds, out of your normal bed. But you know, you're gonna get up in life. You're gonna be lucky in life, and you're just gonna fall everywhere. All right, you know, that's it. Like, you are permanently and well acquainted with the ground. Like, that's it. You're gonna fall everywhere. But you know, maybe at least you have like resolve or something. Just keep getting back up, man. You know, it's really inspiring. You know, everybody's gonna learn from you. It's pretty short, cause it's also pretty short. I didn't read much off of it. What a downer to end this fortune reading on. It's not even the end of the fortune reading. You're pissing me off. Anyway, Car Guy's back? Dude, I'm so happy for you, Car Guy. Is that the one that tells me to get help all the time? I'm really excited. Are you gonna tell me to get help? I'm Nexus now. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! I'm so happy! I'm really excited. Lay it on me. Oh my god. Where's the pin? There you go. Thank you, Car Guy. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm like cured of all mental illnesses and ailments. I didn't know it was that easy. I didn't know getting help was that easy. My gosh. We could really learn a lot off you. Can I get a round of applause, everybody, for Car Guy? Thank you, Nexus. I will get help, actually. I will do that. I don't even know how it started. I just remember seeing the get help message in chat once, and it was just so funny that I had to pin it. What started this? Was it just like, was it genuine malintent? Was it just like, were you intending to leave like a hate comment? Like, don't, I'm not judging. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you whatsoever. It's just like, oh, like, look at this stupid VTuber. I need to tell her to go get therapy. Or was I just being like was I being a tweaker and you were just concerned genuinely for my mental state of mind and you were telling me to get help? Like, I just wonder how I want to know how this all started. I never have problems. I'm just gonna get help simply because Car Guy told me to. She doesn't judge out loud. Alright, let's see. You have one more line left, and that's like your love line, I think. Ouch. What is next? Wait, what is it? No, it was like your lifeline, right? No, it was your lifeline. It's this one right here. Sorry, I mixed them up. Okay. Well, your lifeline's like really long. Like, it's like going all the way down here, and it's like circling back over. So I think you'll like outlive everybody. Like, I think you're gonna outlive everybody. And including a goldfish, you know, that you named Percy. He was genetically modified to be immortal at some point, and you outlived him somehow. You've experienced the heat death of the universe over 5 times. But, you know, eventually you'll die, and your obituary will be, you know, tweeted by a gimmick account, and, you know, it's gonna get, like, 30 likes, probably. It's gonna get, like, tweeted by, like what was it, like shitpost reels? Yeah, it's gonna get tweeted by a gimmick account like that. That one that's obviously overtaken by bots. Death is for the weak of heart. I will outlive God. Well, you'll die at some point. I mean, death is simply just another state of being. You're gonna experience the Ice Age. I'm really excited for you. Probably like 5 times. Or no, 4 times if we do the math right. But anyway. Phew. Yeah, no, you got a lot of longevity on you. Look at you. It's just like this line is just so thick and dark. And wow, those were really bad descriptors. I kind of did that on purpose, but I just didn't realize how bad that would sound. I just really did realize how bad that would sound. It was funnier in my head. Anyway. Anyway, vague dick jokes aside, that's all. High five, man. Well, not me, though, actually. I don't want anything to do with you, really. But... does being nice to the fortune teller get us better fortunes? Honestly, it's just whatever I read off of you. Maybe I'll favor you just a little bit, but who knows? Eventually, if misfortune comes to you, I have no control over it. Oh, I'm hungry. Let us see. Let us see. Intangible being asks for a high five. Yeah, I mean, the other hand would just go straight through you. That's a little unfortunate. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, get off. Thank you. And then next one. Hi. Oh, damn. Yeah, okay. I didn't even say anything. Hi, Omar. Hi, Omar. How are you doing? What's up, dude? Alright, we're gonna read your hand, aren't we? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. We're on the 4th one, right? No, we're on the 4th one. Alright, so this is what I can't see any of these, so this is purely randomized. Oh. Oh, wow. That is... that is a really good hand. That is a really good one. That is just... incredible. Benefiting of me. I think so. I really do. Where do I even begin with this? Oh my god. Where even is any of the lines? Okay, this is your heart line. This is your headline. I think this is your lifeline. Oh my god, it's so short. And your fate line is somewhere, maybe. Someone get lotion. No, it looks very lotioned. Like, it looks moisturized. It's just that I don't... Wow, it is a really interesting shade. That is a really interesting color. Have you been to a doctor recently? 2 years ago. Is that recent? Oh, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Okay, anyway, let me get to reading, okay? Let's see. Let me think. Okay, I got it. For your headline. This one right here. If you can even see it. Oh my god. You, my friend, will gain the ability to understand every single language on the face of the planet. That'd be great if anybody would like actually speak to you. Only the birds speak to you now. And it's like solely in insults, like forever. They're like really mean. And this doesn't come up like from a place of like, how do I say it? This is, I just don't like birds. I'm sorry, I have like a personal vendetta against them. I mean, listen, the birds that are like not exotic birds, like I'm talking like seagulls, like geese, swans, like that kind of, those kinds of birds. But don't worry. I think like one singular ostrich will like try to seduce you. But don't listen to its riddles, okay? You also do not want to know what the ravens have to say. And also, yeah, don't get involved with like either of those birds. You'll like never emotionally recover. So, you're like really smart now though. Like you got all the languages. Maybe you can like do something with that. I'm not sure. Magpies gossip for sure. It's true. Absolutely. The ravens are evil. The crows are your friends. It's true. Don't mix them up. Honestly, on Twitter recently, I found out, like, you know, how you would tell the difference in the first place. If you're, like, looking at a bird and you're like, is that a raven or a crow? It's probably a crow. And, like, if you see, like, a bird and you're like, holy fuck, that is a big bird, that's probably a raven. So yeah, just don't listen to those. The crows are your friends though. They're really nice. I think they're really nice. Anyway, God, the raven bit. But anyway, let's see. What do you got in your heart line? Let's see. I might just game end of the ostrich. Jesus. Okay, it's not an ostrich. It's not an ostrich, fortunately. You know, I mean, still, like, even before you learn all those languages, or maybe even after, like, you know, you meet somebody online and you go back and forth on, like, Twitter, and you get, like, into, like, a really heated Twitter debate. Like, a really heated Twitter debate. But, like, eventually, like, you're so moved by their arguments and the resolve that you eventually fall in love, and you DM this person, you're like, can we like meet and everything like that, and they're like, oh my god, I've been waiting for you to ask me my entire life, like I'm actually like in love with you like a lot, and you're like, okay, that's really cool, and then eventually you like schedule a meeting, but when you finally meet, they turn out to be like two raccoons in a trench coat, and then you like feel like a little betrayed, but you're also kind of impressed by their commitment and a little flattered even. They send you postcards every winter, I think. I mean, this doesn't account for like whatever other relationships you'll have throughout your lifespan. It's just that specific thing will happen to you. So does he marry them? I mean, do you want to? The two raccoons in a trench coat, do you feel like it? I mean, that's a pretty nice looking trench coat, I guess, but like I wouldn't recommend it. I personally wouldn't recommend it, but anyway, yeah, this hand is a little fucked up, so I had to be a little more fucked up with my with my fortune telling. Anyway, you know, I feel like I've been too mean. Let's go to your lifeline. Let me see. You know, even though it's kind of like small and a little like vague, I feel like it's still there. Like it kind of stops like around here. So I feel like I could. Sorry, excuse me. I feel like I could work with that. I think what's gonna happen to you is that I feel like you specifically would dodge every life obstacle by pure accident. Like it's entirely an accident. Let's say, like, for instance, what I mean by that is that, like, you you decide to take the train instead of your bike, and you avoid like a major car accident. You get lost on the way to like a disastrous job interview that would have had you working at like a black company or something, but instead, like, let's say like instead of like when you get lost, you wind up at like a pancake house that offers you like a six-figure salary, like like a Waffle House. I forgot, my fault. Like a Waffle House immediately offers you a six-figure salary because they just really want you working there. All right, they really want you. Yeah, you're interviewed by like the owner of Waffle House, and you get promoted before you even start working there. You're gonna have to deal with all of like those fights, but you're like chilling, and this consistently happens to you. Sorry. That wasn't you. That was me. I thought I heard a song in this soundtrack that was like from a game, and I got really concerned for a second. You got a job offer at VShojo, but that email was sent to spam and you didn't see it. Oh wow. God, missile dodged, am I right? Anyway. Pancake House? I was trying to do something like shitty and off-brand, but then I realized that there was an actual Waffle House and that I've been there several times, so I just decided to go with that instead. I was foreseeing some kind of breakfast diner in my vision, so I'm just gonna assume it was a Waffle House. Alright. At least it won't be boring. That's true. Yes, oh my god, I'll fight them myself. Yeah, that's kind of what the chefs do over there. Like, the chefs double as security in Waffle House. It's literally what it is, you know? You just, like, if you want a good time and you just have, like, some time to kill, just go pick a fight in a Waffle House. Like, they'll fight you for free over there. Like, it's really good. And they'll probably whoop your ass, too. Like, oh my god, Hex, like, you don't know. You've never been to a Waffle House in your entire life, have you? This is a good thing. I get to tell you about what Waffle House is. Basically, to any non-American who doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about and who's just like, what the hell is a Waffle House? I've heard about the interactions. Yeah, basically Waffle House is like a very popular diner chain, and it's recently not recently, like throughout its like lifespan, it's become notorious for being there's been so many fight clips posted to Twitter that take place inside of a Waffle House. That's kind of what the stereotype for Waffle Houses are now. Like, there's always like a fight breaking out in a Waffle House, and you know, honestly, it's like usually the people there are minding their business and letting whoever like is throwing hands throw hands. Like, it's usually like just like it's between patrons, but usually like the chefs jump in too. Like, it's kind of nuts. Like, it's honestly, it's like, don't talk about Fight Club. Like, you just gotta let them duke it out. Like, you know what I mean? Canadian here. Is it like IHOP? No, it's like smaller than IHOP. It's like way smaller than IHOP. It feels like a very cozy, like 90s themed diner. Like, if you get what I mean. Like, it's very small. And like, it feels more personal over there. You know, it feels like, yeah, it feels more personal. It doesn't feel corporate. It feels like, you know, sometimes you could just like to order like the usual, that kind of thing. That's how personal it is, you know. And you fight the chefs there. You get a side of hands with your hash browns. I personally have been on a bunch of trips, so I usually when I'm like driving in between states, we'll usually stop at a Waffle House because usually they're on the way when you go to the more southern states. Waffle House is great. Their waffles are actually just incredible. Like, don't let their reputation fool you. Their waffles are actually like literally to die for. They make good fucking waffles, and yeah, no, every other like chef in a Waffle House has always been nice to me, but I don't doubt the reputation. There's usually fights started like inside the Waffle House, outside the Waffle House, in the parking lot, like that kind of thing. Like, it's great. Is that how you died? No way. This song sounds suspiciously like another song that I know, and I can't think about it too hard. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, you got Okay, we read your headline, we read your heartline, we read your was it your lifeline? Was that your fate line? No, it's your lifeline. Okay, we read your lifeline. Now it's your fate line. Your fate line. Like what will become of your fate? Honestly, I think I might be mixing these two up, but I fart line. Okay, I can't see it. Let's see. Am I nice to you? I mean, I can hardly see the fate line, so maybe something's up with you. Maybe like you're different. Maybe because of like an administrative error in the cosmic census. You live until like 3001. You know? I mean, you try to die several times because living that long really sucks. But you just keep missing the window. Like, you know, you just keep missing the window. And, you know, eventually, at some point, they'll, like, figure out that you're that old. And you'll be, like, worshipped as a minor cryptid. And... and let's see, what can I make of you? You know, you'll be forced to teach night school for the rest of eternity. Yeah. I mean, at least until the sun explodes, maybe, and might get you, but maybe it just misses you by, like, a hair or something. Like, Reaver goes on vacation whenever it's your time. Damn, he does not want you. King sends his regards by a hair. Who knows, man? I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't in the cards for you or something. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And that's your fortune. Can I get a round of applause for, oh my god, I forgot to write your name. I swear to god, I thought I wrote it. Whoops. This is... Can we get a round of applause for Omar, please? This is a really just incredible hand that you've got here. I don't know what else to tell you. Professional fortune teller, by the way. Yeah, okay, I'm professional. It's true, I am professional. You see my glowing crystal ball that was like $3,000? It's so beautiful and shiny. I don't think I'm gonna read that many more. I don't think I'm gonna read that many more. Yeah, Biden took my melatonin for some... Your melatonin? Is that why they call him Sleepy Joe? Sorry, the joke was right fucking there. I'm sorry. It was right. It was so low. It would be like offensive not to pick it. I'm sorry. Anyway. Alright, Omar. Get out of here. Alright, beat it. Your name was up there for 2 seconds because I forgot to write it. Anyway. Let's see. Oh wow. Already putting down eyes like it's no tomorrow. Alright. Red Knight. Red Knight, I saw you first. You caught my eye. Let's see. Sorry. One second. I have a question mark for you. A question mark? What the hell? No, I'm not giving you my question mark. That question mark belongs to my question. Anyway, I have a question for you. Okay? I have a question for you. Whose Oshi marks? Whose Oshi marks are in your name? Is it like the two of them belong to one VTuber, or is yeah. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to hear it. Okay. Sorry, I needed a little ego boost. Okay, it's been a long week. Anyway, your hand, due to simply, listen, pure RNG. I'm just going off of whatever hand comes next. This is what it looks like. Oh wow. Wow, that's a hand. Really just intriguing stuff. Wow. Just, have you seen the sun recently? Jesus Christ. I mean, not even just the complexion. Like, look at how long, like, the fingers are. I've seen a hand like this before. This is what I imagine Trevor's hand looks like. I don't even think he's here, but he probably sneezed because I was dissing him. But anyway, let me write the name before I forget. Yeah, I'm gonna tell. Oh, hey Trevor. Hey. I didn't realize you were still here. Fancy seeing you here. I am. You come by often? Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Red Knight. Let me get Frank back up again. Alright, so this is your heart line. Wait. Yeah, this is your heart line. This is your headline. This is your lifeline, and your fate line is supposed to be right here, but it's kind of non-existent right now, high key. But it's alright. We're gonna make it work. Alright? I'm gonna make it work for you. And with my super fortune telling abilities, you will be in great hands right now. I promise you. Those emojis are killing me. Let's see. Let's start with you start with your headline. All right, your headline right here. I foresee. I foresee that you will at like 1 second. Somewhere in your 40s, you're gonna invent a new language, okay? And you know, it'll be mostly based on like size and like passive aggressive hand gestures. Like that's like kind of gonna be the grammar and the sentence structure of like the entire language. You're just gonna combine a bunch of size and hand gestures, and it's gonna look just get really exhausted all the time. Like I'm gonna give you examples. It's gonna be like like that kind of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Just like, you know, just like you come home after like a really long day, and you sit on the couch and you're like and you just like cursed out like my entire family line. That's gonna be what it's like. Like you're gonna like invent an entire language. However, nobody takes it seriously. Like, funnily enough, but one global corporation probably adopts it for their customer service, and they just steal it. They just steal it off of you. You try to sue them, but you know you lose, and maybe as like a courtesy, they name a printer after you instead. Yeah. Yeah, it's it. You get like a printer named after you. But at least you're like really smart and stuff. You built an entire language. Unfortunately, your legal fees and you know your lawyer were no match against a multi-billion-dollar corporation who really sees no problem in taking your shit. So yeah, this is what I get for hiring an elephant. Yeah, it's you know they're not very trustworthy. They're just, you know, they're big assholes. I'm kidding. No, I'm sorry. I really like elephants actually. But anyway, just invent another language with blackjack and hookers. Isn't that how the London subway system got its map? I don't know. I don't live there. All right, let's see. Now it's time for your heartline. Your heartline. Let's see. Futurama was so great. I'm really glad somebody picks up on that reference, because every now and then, occasionally, I'll quote that, and then they'll be like, "What?" And I'll be like, "Well, that's actually really unfortunate that you don't know what I'm talking about." But anyway, that's a crunchy-looking hen. Okay, listen. He's not quite in our reality yet. All right, you gotta give him some time. Be patient. All right, it's really disrespectful. It's just not nice. All right, you can't just make fun of somebody for their like, you know, quality. All right. You can't make fun of somebody for their frame rate and their pixels, and you know. Let's see. Your heartline. Let's see. I think, you know, your heartline is, even though your hand is kind of blurry, which I don't judge you, by the way, I think your heartline looks pretty strong. You know, I say that throughout the entire course of your life, you're gonna experience, like, you know what? Throughout your life, you'll experience 4.5 great loves, like the loves of your lives. Like, you know, like you're gonna have 4.5, 4.5 good relationships. Yeah. Just like 4, you have 4 good relationships and half a good relationship, you know? But if you were wondering what the hell that the 0.5 mean, how do I have half a relationship? I was waiting for you to ask that question. The 0.5 turned out to be, you know, like a catfish, who was actually like your high school guidance counselor trying to check in. Sorry, check in with like quotes. And you know, the others might teach you something valuable, like who not to date or why you shouldn't fall in love during a Mercury retrograde. You know, I think overall your love life will be good. Yeah. Does the advice pay off? Well, that depends on how you use it now, doesn't it? I changed the stream to 240p. That looks the same. Stop making fun of him, okay? Stop making fun of him. You wouldn't like if you were 240p and you were made fun of. That's kinda done. Alright. Hi. Ziggy. Wait. Like, yeah. Let's see. Sorry, I'm thinking. It's your fate line next, right? Well, I can't even see it. You know what? I think you're meant to accomplish great things. Good to see you back. Was the sacrifice sufficient enough? Yeah! Remember for 18 months? Yep. It was sufficient. Thank you. I am back and I'm in full swing. I'm a little sleepy right now, but anyway. I think you're meant to accomplish great things, Knight. I think you are, but unfortunately, I believe that all your achievements will be credited to, you know, maybe like an AI trained on like your stolen Twitter posts or your Discord messages or whatever. You know, it's gonna just like, it's gonna absorb you, it's gonna copy all your shit, and then all your achievements, you know, you'll just never be able to fully take credit for anything you've done ever again, because, you know. But anyway, when you try to sue, like the company that made the AI, I mean, the AI apologizes, and it'll write you like a little poem so that maybe, you know, you'll forget about it. And it'll sing you a little song too, and do like a little dance. Hoping that like you forgive it or something. And then it'll probably cry on national television. And then, you know, you'll be an outcast because you made an AI cry. Yep. That's what it is. Yep. Yay! How do you feel about this? Also, 1 second. There you go. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. AIs don't have tear ducts. Well, it's gonna like pretend. Like, you know that like new AI actor, what was her name? Like Tilly something? Or like, I don't know. Like, yeah, it was like a really stupid concept. Like, oh, like an AI actress or something. And they named her Tilly or something like that. I don't know. It was just like maybe it'll like gain the ability to cry one day, like really realistically, and everybody's gonna feel bad for it, and they're not gonna feel bad for you, so that's what it's gonna be. Yep. I saw that actress. I actually haven't seen her because I don't tend to engage with that kind of media very often. And so I've seen a picture of what she looks like. I've never seen like any like I've never engaged with anything about her, and I actually don't remember. It was like one time, like a hot minute ago. But anyway, it was It's baffling. I'll travel back in time and destroy the AI. You might be able to do that. You might be able to do that. Who knows? Who knows? You know. Let's see. Let's see. I'm sending you my hands. I'm ready for my fortune. You'll get a fortune next. Let's see. Okay. Now it's your lifeline. It's probably right here, but I cannot tell. But anyway. You will live to a respectable 111 years. All during which you will probably be declared legally missing like 3 separate times, and, you know, despite attending all of your own birthday parties, like every single one. And on the final day of living, a child will come up to you during, you know, a birthday party, and like that's probably not yours, and might innocently ask if you're from the past, if you know what dinosaurs look like. And you'll answer, probably. And then you'll disappear mysteriously behind a fog machine, never to be seen again. Yep. That's what becomes of you. Nobody knows what happens to you after that. They've never seen you die. You just vanish behind a fog machine and you're just never to be seen again. The dinosaur government took him. Damn. Government really wants your ass, huh? I became one with the dinosaurs. I think they're dead, buddy. I think they're like really dead. Oh, 1 second. Oh, it's got it done. So you think? Oh, okay. I guess I thought. I'm sorry. I guess I thought. I thought for a second, and I just don't know. But anyway, hot. That's it. That's what your fate is. You are gonna be a very interesting individual. Honestly, why are you aura farming at the end of your life? You're pissing me off. Actually, stop doing that. I don't know why I read that out for you. Like, now your death is probably gonna be cooler than mine, and I'm gonna be really mad about it. So if you could just stop being a little cool, I would make me really happy. Just stop doing that. So we're gonna remove that, and we're gonna remove this. Get your hand off my table. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to ask. Do you give me a 10-star review? 10-star review? Yeah? 10-star review? 10-star review? 10-star review? Yeah? $10. Yahoo! Yay! Yay! 5 out of 7? What do you mean 5 out of 7? What do you mean 5 out of 7? What's wrong with my service? I'm really legit, you know. I am. You don't think so? I've done nothing but be legit. What's your problem, huh? Anyway, it's Trevor's turn now, isn't it? Let's see. Let us see. Okay. Alright. You put Trevor's hand on. And this is Trevor. Now don't make fun of his hands, guys. Everybody comes from all different walks of life, alright? You can't make fun of the way people's can't make fun of the way people's hands look. I set you, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, I'll use those. Okay. 1 second. Oh, what the hell? Why is this so big? Oh my god. Dude, you just messed up my entire setup. How did you do that? What? Oh my god, you just messed it all up. Your paws are breaking the stream. Get them out of my face. Hello? Hello? What the hell? Oh, that's why it's not doing it. Okay. Move. No. Trevor, you. All right, get your paws here. Okay? I don't even know what the fuck to read off of these. Too strong. You just broke my entire stream. I hate that guy. Was I doing again? Alright. I don't even know what to read off of these. Let's see. Let's see. I'm thinking. Okay. Let's see. I see a lot of sleep deprivation. That's true. Alright. In your future, I foresee. Alright, well, where are the lines anyway? But anyway, okay, so I'm just gonna seem like one toe bean. This is the head bean, okay? Alright? So I think you'll be pretty popular for, like, you know, your sense of dry wit, Trevor. I think you'll be, like, super popular. Eventually you're gonna get the job of your dreams. And you know, you're gonna go on, like, company retreats and everything like that. And, you know, after you're, like, joking with all your coworkers and, you know, like, after, like, a particularly well-timed insult, I think you're just gonna accidentally become the face of a bottled water brand. Yeah. And they'll just make a catchphrase for you, and it's gonna be like "Stay hydrated, losers." And it's gonna become a cultural moment, and you're just gonna hate it forever, and it's gonna suck. And every single time you walk into a store, you're just gonna see a bottle of water with your face in it, and that stupid ass catchphrase, and you're just gonna wonder why you even. Every single day of your life, you're just gonna wonder why you even, you know. Now next one is the fate bean. You know, let's see. Okay, I got it. This is your heart bean right here. This is responsible for all the love in your life, and what I think it's that you'll receive, you know, you'll have like a secret admirer, and they'll write you like beautiful, heartfelt, gorgeous letters about how much they love you and how much they admire you and how bad they want to be with you and everything like that. And it's gonna be like super romantic and sweet. Every single one of them, like all of them, every single one of them will be delivered to your next door neighbor, and because of a mail mix-up, and they'll just think the letters were for them, and they'll marry your soulmate, and then you're gonna be invited to the wedding as a table decoration. How do you feel about this? Ask me, I'm writing those letters. Oh, Trevor, your secret admirer. Is it really NTR if they weren't together in the first place? That's unfortunate. Anyway. I think this is the fate bean, I'm gonna assume. And what I foresee in your fate is that eventually, I think you're like the type of person who will probably be chosen as the one by like a forgotten prophecy that was written on the back of like a restaurant receipt, like a Chinese restaurant. When it gives you like coordinates and locations and everything like that, and it's like an entire like treasure hunt and everything to find out what your purpose in life is as the one. But when you arrive like to the oracle, who had designated the tasks in the first place, the oracle will probably just tell you it was a typo and they meant your cousin actually. But you'll go along with it anyway. But they'll die in the first 10 minutes and you just become the main character by default. So I'm really proud of you, man. Well, I'm so sleepy. This might be the last one, chat. I can't lie to you. I'm tired. Guess who only got 1 hour of sleep tonight? At least she didn't say she would kill me. Well, listen, I didn't read your lifeline yet. We don't know that. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. One hour? Yeah, no, it was an accident. But anyway, what was I saying? This is your life bean. Right here. This one. And I think that you're just gonna live a long life, man. Full of stability and snacks. At, like, around 88, you're probably gonna stop aging. But not cause, like, of magic or like a anti-aging cream or like the fountain of life or anything. I think you just forgot how. You forgot how to age. Nobody notices for like 60 years. And then eventually, like, you just retire into the woods. You become like a cryptid, like a rumor. And then I kill you. How's that sound? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about don't be concerned. There's nothing to be concerned about. What did we get before the killing? Oh, I just said that Trevor just forgot how to age, so I kill him. Because I'm really kind and nice, always. I mean, you wouldn't have died without it, so, I mean, I think I'm just saving you the agony of being alive forever. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of cryptids today. Okay, there was 2. Alright? Come on, it's been a long day. How many cryptids do you know, buddy? There's like a bunch. There's like a bajillion of them. Who's to say that there isn't like 2 more? Does he at least eat breakfast? He might have forgotten how to do that too. Did he ask you to, though? Fair enough. I guess I can't just kill him for no reason. But I will. Did my stomach just growl? Ah. It's Trev over. It's her way of saying she cares. I do care. I care a lot. It's my buddy. Dude's my pal, my chum. Why are there dog paws but green? They're cat paws also. I don't think Trevor's gonna be very happy about you saying that. But it's whatever. Anyway, Trevor, get your stupid paws off my table. Oh, wait. I didn't say take the fucking table, Matt. Can you give that back, man? That was really disrespectful, actually. Get your paws off of my fucking table. Thank you. I am so tired. We might have to call it. It's been 2 hours. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. But in the meantime, I wanted to try more like sillier stream ideas like this. So did you guys like it? Did you guys think it was funny? Was it funny? I would have done more had I not been so exhausted, but it was great and I loved it. I'm happy then. I wanted to try more sillier stream ideas in this way. I mean, clearly, you guys like hearing me talk for no reason. That's a little concerning. But, you know, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Very interesting idea. Thank you. Alright, we'll do more hand reading at some other time. Maybe, perhaps. We'll touch on it again sometime. You're fun to talk to. Oh my god, you think so? Anyway, in the meantime, let's turn this camera off. I'm gonna find you guys someone else to raid. Alright, Frank, get out of here. Alright, chat. Let's get you somebody to raid, shall we? I'm happy you liked it. I like doing Zatodons, but I wanted to do something a little funnier. So long as you liked it, chat. That's all that matters. Thank you for everybody that remembered and supported today. Let's see. Nova-chan is streaming. There we go. Hi. Everybody say hi to Nova for me, okay? Ohayoki, otsukaresama deshita. We did good today. Bye bye. Bye everybody.